Hey everyone, Brooke the Builder here. The T-Rex set has arrived. So let's open it up and find a way to display it, because it is long. So let's get building and enjoy the mediocreness. So before we get to the T-Rex, you probably saw behind me already. I got Mario hung up right behind me there. I've always loved to use IKEA lac shelves, so that is exactly what I hung it up with. And I hate hanging those type of shelves. I like these ones. These ones are decent, but that one, not the best. They might not be fun to hang up, but I do love how they look. And I do like how Mario looks. The back of it, not the prettiest. So in the corner over there, looks great. You're just going to see the front, and then we can just use the dial, and then I'm going to keep it as is, Yoshi, going like that. Kind of glad that I have it off in the corner, because the back side is definitely not pretty. So I would say if you're going to display this thing, either find a shelf where the back goes against it or a corner. Don't put it in a middle of a dining table. It won't look good on the back, but like this, it looks amazing from like afar. Just, it looks awesome. So that's what I would do, put it against a corner, but I think it looks great. Now that we have Mario all displayed and up, we gotta get to the main attraction, which is the T-Rex. So let's open it up and get building. So we get 3 booklets. I thought it was just 1 booklet, but it looks like we have 3. The plaque is printed and looks very pretty. I don't like that they put like the brown part on the little like indent. Like it really stands out. Like they should have just made that gold. But maybe they couldn't. I don't know. But it's very nice other than that. And then, yeah, we've got book number 1 is definitely the biggest. Let's see what we are going to be building. And always make sure, scan your codes. Get your 20 points. Okay, we also get to see the figures with the plaque there. That's so sweet. Got a little blurb about the designer, the design team. That is so cool. I like that photo of the T-Rex right there with the skeleton, like X-ray version. Very cool. All right, we've got the teal separator. Love that. And yeah, let's get building book 1 and see where we leave off to start number 2. Okay, so in the first booklet, basically, you're building the stand. You don't put the plaque on yet. And then you build this piece. It's about 10 bags in total for book number 1. We've got, the new piece right there, which is cool. And then we just have to attach it with the yellow pin and the red pin. Very easy to put on. Looks really cool. And then just to give you perspective of how big this thing is right now, I've got the skeleton cruise ship right here. It's longer than the ship already. So, a little bit of a comparison. We don't have the tail yet, so. And then let's add on the other pieces in book number 1. Okay, so we have this one, and we just have to add that to the bottom. It's a little flimsy, I will say, like a little bit swaying. A little bit to put this on. I'm surprised that you don't put it on till after. We are done book number 1. Now we are going to book number 2. Okay, so book number 2 is now complete. We added on the rib cage, and then we've got the front little arms, which are so cool how they connected just with 2 pins. But the rib cage is probably my favorite part, just the way it comes together. And you would think it's repetitious, but it's not. They're very different. And yeah, added these pieces on right here. So yeah, it just gets connected there on here, and then it pushes down. So now we are on to book number 3. Get copywritten, so I am going to try and sing it myself, the Jurassic Park theme song. So let's see how that turns out. Now hopefully that wasn't too terrible. But I really like how the T-Rex looks. I had to do it. I just had to. Okay, so I do not have a spot for this T-Rex in my Lego room. All the shelves are full, mainly Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, all that jazz. So I have a specific spot for it upstairs. So I want to show you guys probably the best way to display it on a budget. And when you guys move this thing, make sure you grab it by the stand. It's very light, actually. Very easy to move. You don't want to grab the neck in here and break the pieces off and accidentally choke the dinosaur. So this is the way to move it. So let's go move it upstairs. Okay, so before we hang this thing up, I want to see if Cola... Do you think you're bigger? Let's see. Let's do a size comparison. What do you think? I think you've been beaten. What do you think? You've been beaten? I think it wins. Sorry, you beat the sail barge, but you did not beat the T-Rex. Okay, so I have the shelf that I got from IKEA, and basically I'm gonna put it at the top, and then the T-Rex will go there. So let's hang it up. Okay guys, I've got it hung up. We've got the shelf up there, and I love having a furniture piece that has something great on it, but you can't buy a furniture piece every time, so you gotta go with IKEA. I just bought the lax shelf. It is the perfect fit for the T-Rex. It's exactly like it's a few centimeters more, even with the tail like fully extended. And it looks so good. I'm going to grab my T-Rex skull that I have already. I think I'm gonna put it on that side. I don't know if I want to have 2 T-Rex skulls right next to each other, but basically that's how my display is looking. So I am loving it, but let's go add the Jurassic Park set. All right, so I put it right there. I think it looks great on this side instead of having the 2 T-Rex skulls next to each other, but you can see there's definitely subtle differences between the both of them. And I love that this is also a golden plaque sticker, but still a plaque. I know there's a Triceratops that I could put right here. I'm just not a huge fan of that build. So what I think I'm gonna do is buy the Bricker Builds set and put it right there. That's what I need to do, 100%. And it'll look so good next to everything here, but I think it looks good. So after building the T-Rex, I can definitely recommend it. I think it's a good price. You've got a printed tile. I think the set is definitely worth it. There are no stickers, you get a lot of unique pieces, and it's a T-Rex. Like, it's so cool, and it's gotta be one of the longest sets. Maybe the Titanic is longer. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if the Titanic is longer. I don't have that set, but the T-Rex, It's so cool. I love how it looks on the shelf, and IKEA is the way to maybe display it. It would definitely fit on a Billy bookshelf, but if you don't have a Billy bookshelf and you don't want to buy one, the IKEA lac shelves are probably your cheapest option. And they're floating shelves, they look awesome, they're pretty easy to put up. Usually, I get someone to help me put them up, like when they're that long. And it's just the right size for that specific lac shelf, and you can put Jurassic Park sets underneath, which is kind of cool. I don't think I want to buy the Triceratops skull. I don't like how it looks, like how the eyes are just pieces and not like through and through, like the T Rex. So that's why I don't have that set, and I think I'm gonna buy the Bricker Builds model and put it underneath. You know, maybe I can buy it in Brick World. I know they usually have a booth there, so I hope that they have it. I'd like to buy it during Brick World Chicago. Put it underneath, got the T Rex skull there, and then the actual, like, really, really big. I'm gonna call it the UCS T Rex, but I can't recommend it enough. It was probably one of my favorite sets, like, to build. It didn't feel too repetitious, I thought it would. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you get the T Rex, let me know, and how are you gonna display it if you do get it? And never stop building, and I'll see you on the next one.